Today, we're diving into something both scientific and deeply spiritual, something that empowers every single one of us, how our thoughts, words, imagination, and emotions literally shape the reality we experience. Today, I'm reviewing some of the principles of quantum physics we learned in my podcast with Dr. Charity Kayambe. The first principle we will explore is what quantum physics call wave function collapse and what it means for your everyday life. Quantum physics teaches that before something becomes visible, it exists in a realm of potentials, endless possibilities waiting to be observed when a scientist measures a particle. The invisible wave of possibility becomes a physical thing in time and space. That shift, that moment where the unseen becomes seen, is called collapse. So when we say, I'm collapsing this into my reality, what we mean is I'm moving something from the invisible realm into the visible world. I'm agreeing with the outcome I want. I'm choosing the possibility I want to materialize. And you already do this every day, often without realizing it. Your imagination is not pretend, it's a creative instrument. Whether you're visualizing a dinner table by the ocean on a cruise or an open parking space right by the front door, or your name on the building of your future business, your inner picture is a directive to the universe. When you imagine your desire, your emotions, and your gratitude align, you're already collapsing that experience into being. You're not forcing anything. You're receiving what you've already seen. Scripture says life and death are in the power of the tongue. Quantum physics says that the universe is participatory. It responds to us. Your words are not random sounds. They are actually vibrational signals announcing what you expect, what you believe, and what you are choosing. When you say, I'm healthy, I'm blessed, good things happen to me, you are speaking life over yourself. When you say, I always get sick, nothing works out for me, I always screw up, you are collapsing a very different set of realities. Even water crystals respond to the vibration of words and will break if harsh words are spoken to them. Plants flourish when spoken to with kindness. If creation responds to words, how much more do we? So remember, don't break your crystals. Speak life. If quantum entanglement means connection beyond distance, then love is the ultimate entanglement.
Love towards love.
Love is the carrier wave that everything rides on. It is the frequency that supports healing, provision, creativity, and miracles. Compassion keeps us aligned with God's heart. Compassion keeps the signal clear. Compassion keeps us connected. And when we choose compassion, especially when we feel offended or hurt, we step into a higher frequency that restores, heals, and transforms. Neuroscience confirms what the spirit has always known. What you repeatedly think becomes a neural pathway. What you visualize, your brain treats as real. That's why athletes improve just by imagining practice. That's why musicians get better by mentally rehearsing. Your brain has a reticular activating system, like a filter. Whatever you focus on, it begins searching for. If you focus on health, you'll suddenly notice books, conversations, and opportunities that support it. If you focus on abundance, your brain will highlight paths to it that were there all along, but you didn't even know it. You aren't just hoping for a better life, you are literally rewiring your internal world to match your intended external world. Here's the beautiful truth: you're already collapsing realities every day. So choose what you want to bring into your life. You're already shaping your world through your thoughts, through your words, and your emotions, and your vision. And you don't have to force anything. Just align with what God already sees in you. So ask Him, how do you see me? Let that love become your vibration. Let compassion be your carrier wave. And have fun creating, imagining, and collapsing your best life into existence. Stay inspired, stay intentional, and we can't wait to hear the miracles you observe to collapse.